Yo, hey man, say man, if you looking at your screen, we got another banger for y'all, man. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I got a new quarterback. He is left-handed, and I just wanted to basically put out another quarterback because Pierre, I ain't gonna lie, that man just looked a little too like easy. You know what I'm saying? I already went to Texas, you know, I already got a good team and things like that. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and just start a little, you know what I'm saying, a lower tier guy and see, you know what I'm saying, based on, you know, the route I took and things like that, which one would probably have a better college career and things like that. I just want to kind of do things like that. But I ain't gonna lie, we did make him a 2-star, man. Like, I ain't playing around. We starting from the very ground up, you know what I'm saying? Pierre started from a 4. And look at the man. Look at the man. But Pierre started from a 4, and this man Khalil Boyd is gonna start out as a 2-star. I think I did end up getting up to like a 4-star anyway, but I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I still took a lower school, you know what I'm saying, as y'all can see from the thumbnail. Those were the animations and things like that if y'all wanted to go ahead and look at that. And this is gonna be a starting rank. I ain't gonna lie, I did change up towards the end, and this is gonna be our top 10. West Virginia, I just kind of wanted to do because they already had a black left-handed quarterback around the same, you know what I'm saying, play style as me. So I was like, you know what, might as well, that'd be the highest tier school I got. And I ain't gonna lie, enough yapping, y'all watch the high school tape, man. Let me know if y'all like it.
Let's go. ET. Let's go terrestrial.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, y'all see us going crazy, man. this is the new top 10 as well. I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't really too much to even really care about. Just know this is my top 3. Now I had UAB, but I ain't gonna lie, we just wanted to go USF. I felt like that was the better green school just because of how much they were giving me and things like that. And I ain't gonna lie, I know I got Indiana and Vanderbilt, and this is gonna make no sense, but I ended up choosing Vanderbilt. I ain't gonna lie. Now, crazy thing is too, the coach or the head coach from Indiana actually went to Vanderbilt. So technically, it's like me going to Indiana in the first place, just without the roster and location. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, as y'all can see, man, we're going ahead and updating our stuff real quick. I just wanted to basically show y'all what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? And they got us low-key as a backup. I don't like that. But we already, you know what I'm saying? We already know how this go. I ain't gonna lie. I literally gave it to me the first week, and I wasn't even gonna show y'all. But it is what it is, you know? Also, I was the best on my team, as y'all can see, and this is what my running back and receiving core was looking like. But with the schedule, I'm not gonna lie, there's a couple teams on here that we can beat, but there's also a couple teams on here to where I'm like, yeah, I don't want to play them. You know what I'm saying? We got a road game against Texas A&M. We're playing against number 2 Georgia, and I think we played what, Tennessee, Oklahoma's ranked still. You know, it's kind of disgusting. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, the scenery in here was kind of tough, man. I might just talk through this. You know, I was just gonna let the intro play out and things like that. But I mean, how I ain't gonna lie, I understand it kind of came a little fast, you know what I'm saying? But how do y'all feel about me picking Vanderbilt? Now, it was either this, like I said, Indiana, or low-key, I could have went to Duke. But I ain't gonna lie, I didn't want to go to the ACC. I like the ACC as a quarterback, but I'd rather go as a defender, or low-key, call me weird, a wide receiver. I just feel like a wide receiver in the ACC is so disgusting, you know? Like, a quarterback in the SEC is nasty, because it's like, that's the best conference, you know what I'm saying? And basically, you know, you want to be able to show, you know what I'm saying, you could win in the SEC, of course. I mean, the ACC, don't get me wrong, it's literally ACC and SEC when it comes to how I think. Also, Big Ten is up there, but they got a little cuties in the Big Ten, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, there's still cuties in the ACC, SEC, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's more defense, really calibrated, you know what I'm saying? The Big Ten, I feel like, is for offense, you know? If you really want to be a good offensive person, you know, you got Ohio State and Oregon. But look at my first touchdown, man. I don't remember this tight end's name. It don't matter. But I ain't gonna lie, and our first game is FCS. My bad, I can't read. And FCS. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't even gonna put this game in the video because, let's keep it a bean, nobody really gives a fuck about what the hell this game is. You know, it's against a lower team, and y'all should win. You know, just the fact that it's a close game right now, low-key made me scared. But if y'all didn't see in the beginning of the video, we were a 64 overall. Now I'm thinking, damn, Vando might be in the 70s. Vando might be in the 80s. Vando is in the 60s. And we got another touchdown to the tight end. I ain't gonna lie. Throughout this season, I only played I think my first 6 games, but I've recorded, or I played my first 6 games, but I only posted, you know what I'm saying, 3 at a time, of course. So my next 3 are gonna be like, oh hell nah. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can really say. Oh hell nah. But yeah, I didn't think they was gonna be this low of a school, and actually it kind of makes it a little better because I'm not the best quarterback. I wasn't the best quarterback from where I was getting ranked at in high school and everything like that. So it's like, you know, you could really toss it up there and be like, okay, this isn't that terrible. And then look at this shit. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, I shouldn't have thrown a pick against an FCS, but that's okay. That's okay. You live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that I picked up from what I did, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see him in different games and be like, okay, he used to do that, but now he does this. You know what I'm saying? This man is a pocket passer too, so just the fact that I'm even running, yes, it's a lower school, I understand, I don't care. But just the fact that I'm even running like that is kind of crazy. You know, my dual threat probably would have scored right there. And I also wanted to do a pocket passer. And look at that pass. I mean, Jesus Christ, I was talking mid-sentence and shit. But I wanted to do a pocket passer because, you know what I'm saying, I know a lot of y'all people are going to be like, well, if you can run, you know, then 9 times out of 10 you can really win. And shout out to us for taking the dub right here. But if you can run, then you can win. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm not really rocking with that. But look at the stats, man. 3 for 1, 4 for 12. And yeah, if y'all want to look at more stats, this is gonna come in at the end of the game. I probably won't be talking because I'm gonna be yapping through the first episode, and I apologize. But this is our first team against Delaware. I mean, I wouldn't say first team, but this is a game to where it's like, you know, they still suck too. But the crazy thing is, they was in the 60s, we was in the 60s, you know. So it's like, maybe we got better key players or skill players or basically players in general at certain positions that make us win, aka quarterback, aka me, aka what the fuck was I doing on this play. God damn, like, I ain't gonna lie. But next game y'all gonna see, I ain't gonna lie, we ended up like basically, I guess, film studying, you know, taking it with a grain of salt and understanding, oh yeah, I can't do that again. You know what I'm saying? I either gotta get it out fast or give it to somebody else. And I ain't gonna lie, look at that rollout pass that I just hit. Like, damn, that was beautiful. And I ain't gonna lie, this nigga's a senior too. What a catch. What a catch. And then look at this blur. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing. Not gonna lie, there was a lot, and I mean a lot, of deep balls this game. I don't know. Maybe it was just Delaware being trash. Like I said, you know, they can't guard nobody. Am I being for real? But back to what I was kind of explaining. Like I said, the first episode, I apologize. We ain't gonna be talking too much about the game, but another blur. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. But like I said, yeah, I just want to. I keep getting interrupted by my beams, man. By my dots. Stop playing, bruh. All right. Now, there shouldn't be any more beams that we got to worry about. You feel what I'm saying? But there was just a lot of throws this game. I can't even see her neck. There was a lot of bing, 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 bing. Like, that nigga's wide open. But, like I said, I keep saying it too. I just keep saying it. But, like, do y'all like when I just have clips, I guess, and talk over the things and things like that? And like I said, I'm on Heisman, man. Why would I be recording? I'm not on Heisman. But anyway, do y'all like it better when I just yap? You know what I'm saying? Because I really feel like sometimes I be getting so off topic to the point where I don't even feel like it is a video. It's really just me with something in the back talking, you know? And I don't really want to put that on y'all. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like, I ain't gonna say everybody's attention span is like, you know, crazy and things like that. But, you know, who's really clicking on a video to listen to a person yap? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not really saying that y'all can't do that, because I appreciate that y'all do that in the first place, you know? But I kind of want to change it up, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, this first episode, we are going to keep it like how we usually do it. And just let me know y'all's feedback and things like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I really do enjoy making videos for y'all. And I apologize that it's been a very inconsistent, I just been doing a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I haven't really found the time to actually like put some stuff together for y'all. And it's been a little bad for me, you know what I'm saying? And not necessarily like saying I can't, you know, because I will, and I am, you know, but it's just gonna take a little longer, I guess, through this little time period that I have going on right now, you know. But I got Ghost now, so hey, we're gonna get them videos lit. And what the fuck? Yeah, I know. Coach ended up subbing me out for the rest of the fourth quarter though. But yeah, that's what happens when you try and be a little too extra spicy on the spicy side, and they ended up burning your motherfucking tongue. You know, we did end up breaking the touchdowns record at Vanderbilt though. We already making a name, and it's only what, game 2, game 3. And I didn't see this the first game, but look at the damn fireworks at the top, man. It looks so clean here. It looks just like a regular schmegular stadium, you know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of reminds me of Baylor Stadium, but we're in Vanderbilt, wearing black and gold, you know. But yeah, just let me know. Like I said, do y'all want to see me yap, or do y'all want to see me more talk about the game per plays? I can still get my yap sessions in, don't get me wrong, but just let me know what y'all like. You know what I'm saying? The career path, like I said, I really only made this person to kind of counter Pierre, and you know what I'm saying, it's almost like a race, you know, because with Jacoby, I kind of just forced Jacoby on y'all, and it was just like, hey, watch a receiver for Oregon, you know, and then watch him go to the NFL. But with these quarterbacks, I kind of want to do, hey, watch this quarterback, and then at the end, let's vote to see who has an NFL career. You know, if y'all want both to have an NFL career, we can do that too. You know, my plan this year was to actually make tons, and I mean tons, of players. Like I probably should have already had 5, and right now I only have what, 2, 3, and this is my 3rd one, which ain't even started. My first one is already done, and my second one ain't even halfway. You know, and I was supposed to already be done, and I mean done, with already 4 of them. And yeah, I ended up doing the instant replay. I don't know how the fuck he didn't get that first down. Let's keep it a beanstead. But it's a touchdown either way if you put it in my hands. Just saying. But yeah, man, like I also am coming out with a running back. I'm probably gonna do 2 per position now. You know what I'm saying? 1 low, 1 high, and let's see who's tough, basically. You know, of course, that one, you know what I'm saying, is already gonna be tough. We already know the 5-star is gonna be tough. We already know the 4-star is gonna be tough. Whichever the higher candidate is gonna be tough, and they're gonna probably have more wins. But I mean, through the plays that they make, you know what I'm saying, you could see which one has a little more potential, which one is a little better. And at least like throughout this video, even with that dumbass pick, I still feel like this man Khalil got a little, and I mean just a little more potential than Pierre, just because for one, he's taller, so he doesn't have to have them crazy ass throwing animations. For 2, he has to be the team, you know, so he can't necessarily have teammates to fall on or basically, you know what I'm saying, he has to make the plays or else the plays ain't gonna be made, you know. Also with Pierre has the skills, so that's where he has the edge on him, you know what I'm saying. Of course, you know, he can get the things out and do it better at an earlier stage of his career, you know. But like I said, I know y'all are looking, of course it's me playing the game too, I know, goddamn, but like the storylines, how am I gonna get the storylines out? Look at this pass, man. Is Pierre making that? I don't think so. But like, of course it's me playing, so they're gonna look similar in play style, you know what I'm saying. They're not gonna look too different, you know. But I feel like Khalil got the stronger arm and a little more IQ. Just saying. Pierre, he got the athleticness and the ability to just do whatever he wants. Khalil don't got that. He got the IQ and the arm to be like, yeah, I can put it there, but do I want to put it there like that? Pause. And y'all see the stats, man. Like I said, I ain't really gonna be over here talking about him too much, but we're going stupid. At least like 70-75% is our career percentage, you know what I'm saying. And we got Georgia to start out the next game. I apologize, man. I was just yapping. But yeah, next game is gonna be a hell of a video. Just saying, y'all are gonna be like, oh my god. And this is not no clickbait, but y'all see my stats through the first 3 games, man. Like I said, I apologize for the yap, but this is basically what I want to get out to y'all, and understand this is the videos I can make for y'all. But like I said, y'all just let me know, do y'all like it this way, or do y'all want me to talk a little more? That is gonna be the end though. You already know the drill, man. Hey man, that is gonna wrap it up for this part. If y'all are new to the channel, go ahead and check out my other videos. You already know the drill, man. Like, subscribe, and I'm out.